my lovely people, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jane. This is the first time that you see me. Thank you so much for stopping by, my return subscribers. I love you. So I don't know how many people that saw this lady, Chimamanda is it novelist that they call them. Oh my God, this woman is if you have not read any of her book or anything, just go and type Chimamanda. When you type Chimamanda, her books, everything about her will come out. So people were asking her, you're supporting Peter Obi. You know, all the enemies of peace all over the place, enemies of progress. They are saying that she is supporting Peter Obi because Peter Obi is an Igbo man. That's not true. That's not why Aisha Yusufu is supporting Peter Obi, because Aisha Yusufu is from Edo State. That's not why Mama P is supporting Peter Obi. That's not why Dere Farotimi is supporting Peter Obi. That's not why Obasanjo is supporting Peter Obi. That's not why all these big people is supporting Peter Obi. They're supporting people because they saw something in Peter Obi. They're supporting Peter Obi because Peter Obi love Nigeria. A man that have never collected anything since he came out as a governor. A man that owed zero pension, zero gratuity, nothing. A man that is just busy helping, wish that he can help Nigerians, everybody. So this is the love that he had for Nigeria. Some people looked at this interview as, why would she say something like this about Obi? But I understood her very, very well. Because it's only somebody who had love for the country, who had love for brothers and sisters, who has so much love, who cannot sleep in the night just to find an answer to something that is bothering Nigerians, that can do what Peter Obi is doing. Peter Obi really don't have to do everything that he's doing. He doesn't have to give anybody his money. He doesn't have to give anybody borehole. He does not have to do it. But Chimamanda just described Peter Obi. Says since 15 years ago that she came in contact with Peter Obi, nothing has changed about this man. This man had capacity. This man had oh my God, I don't know. He has the brain. He has the mind to fix things, to make things start working. That's why he said, I want only 4 years. Anybody that came here for government can do a lot with 4 years. But listen to this fine question, just simple question. They asked her, Chimamanda, about Peter Obi and how Peter Obi described it and said Peter Obi really didn't have to be the president. It's just that that's what he wanted. He doesn't have to be the president. He's doing what he's doing because of the love he had for Nigeria. So I want you guys to hear how Chimamanda, as always, that's my girl, see how she explained it. Maybe at the beginning people say, why would she say that? Hear how she explained it, and you will be marveled. And you will understand exactly what she said. Hear the video. When you finish, please share the video from me to you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.
During the elections in 2027.
Well, we don't know who's running yet, do we?
Because I know that you had this, I don't know if it's a relationship or you had supported Peter Obi.
Yes.
And now he's in the coalition. People say that Atiku perhaps would be president. Would you like to see him become vice president? Does he still have your support?
Let's go back to dream count.
Oh my word.
But I think what I will say about your question, and I don't, part of the reason I don't like to speak speculatively about things I'm not sure of, so we don't know who's a candidate. But I will say that my support for Peter Obi, right, is something that I do not hesitate to proclaim or talk about, because I can tell you what it is rooted in. It's rooted, my support for Peter Obi is rooted in my love for this country. It's rooted in my belief that with the right leader, we can be better than we are. We can create a country where people feel included, a country that is not corrupt and does not tolerate corruption. Again, if you have the leader who's setting the tone, it makes all the difference. And I think that he's also a person who he doesn't need to be president. He wants to be because he cares about Nigeria, but he doesn't need to be, and that is a very important distinction. There are people who are desperate to become president, not because they have any good intentions for the country, but because of their own personal egos. And I think that distinction is so important because you choose the right leader and you realize it's not about him. For Peter Obi, it's never been about him. You know, even as a person, his personality, I think, is very telling. He's one of the simplest men I have ever known, and I've known him for many years. And he is genuine and consistent. You know, the person I knew 15 years ago is still the same person in terms of his values. And he's very curious. He wants to learn. And I think that's such a good quality to have in a leader. And also, I mean, there's a wonderful humility. We lack that in this country. There's a sense, I think, in Peter Obi that he's accountable to the people. He doesn't think that somehow he will lord it over people. Peter Obi is not a person who expects you to thank him for doing his job as a leader, because to him, it's his job. And so these are the reasons that I support him and that I will continue to support him in whatever way I can. But I don't want to talk in specifics about how will I feel if he's not the presidential candidate. I don't want to think about that yet because we don't know. We don't know what will happen.